Hey, everybody, this is your girl Topnotch, and I have special guests on tonight. I have 4 special guests on tonight. Let's them introduce themselves. So excited. I am so excited to do this interview.
Hey, my name is L.A. Holmes. I'm the CEO and creative director for Arakusa Clothing.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm Assad, half owner, CEO, and designer for Arakusa Clothing.
Jackie Blackhead, COO of Arakusa Clothing. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Vivid. I'm the CMO and the brand ambassador for Arakusa.
Okay, well, let's start this questioning. Who established Arakusa brand and the company? Who wants to take a crack at that?
Well, Arakusa started in 2018. The name derived actually from a Nigerian word. A partner that we previously had, his ex-wife is Nigerian. Originally, the name was Arakusai, but we decided to drop the I and just go with Arakusa. And Arakusa is actually a mountain in Japan, and mountains represent strength. So Arakusa means strength, power, and integrity. And that's what we stand on. We've been in the fashion for over 20 years, but we started Arakusa in 2018. We stand by our brand, quality, style, look, the aesthetic, the strength, power, and integrity. That's what we do.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to piggyback? He said everything. He summed it all up. Okay, we're about to go to the next question in there. So how do you incorporate your concept into your brand? And is it easy to sell your brand?
Well, we incorporate a lot of different things because we're from DC. So we don't try to just give all our concepts just because we're from DC. We just try to go out and see what people really like. And we build our brand around that. You know what I mean? Different colors, different feels, different textures, different looks. You know what I mean? But because we're from DC, we know we got to create something that DC loves, which is reflective. We love reflective. We love New Balance. So we create everything around that. But then we think about outside people too, Maryland, the DMV. You know what I mean? So we try to keep all our stuff where people say, well, I like that. I buy that all the time. You know what I mean? We can always come back with retro stuff later on, but we always try to recreate different things that people say, you know what? I buy that all the time because of the texture, the feel, the quality of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So is it easy to sell, the brand with the various demographics as far as the branding? Is that how is that being successful? Is that successful for y'all?
Kind of, sort of, yes, it is. Being in DC, a little bit no, you know what I mean? Because, from DC, we arrogant. So we got to capture that moment with us. But outside of that, in the DMV, the brand is selling like crazy all around. We sold in New Jersey, we done sold in Atlanta City, we done sold different places, you know what I mean? Different demographics. And the brand is like blossoming, really, especially with the team we have now. The brand is really going to a whole nother height. We'll get into that later on.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. If you can work with any brand ambassadors from any industry, who would it be and why?
Oh, I would say the brand ambassador. You should answer that.
Let's go, Vivid.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Well,
Myself.
Right. Yeah.
Work with me. Why? Because
Mhm.
I'm an icon in the fashion industry. From fashion side, from the modeling, all of it. So I would pick myself.
I agree. I agree
Bet
with
on
you
me all day.
wholeheartedly, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Is there a designer in particular that inspired you to start this brand?
With me personally, I love Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
Looking at some of his style and how he came up and grabbed the attention of the people that he was with in Brooklyn and the Bronx and all that stuff. This guy, he's a genius when he put his pencil to the paper. You know what I mean? So I'm inspired by that. You know what I mean? Him just taking off the way he took off. You know what I mean? So I just like that. You know what I mean? So when I sit down and I see people like that can do it, I know I can do it.
Okay. All right. So how long you've been in business as of today? Like how long Arakusa been running?
We've been up since 2018,
Okay.
but Asad and I have been in the fashion for like over 20 years.
Let's talk about the fashion.
Okay.
Okay. So what do y'all see as fashion as right now? Trend or anything that's fashionable.
So with us, it's urban couture.
Okay.
And reason why we make our urban couture or chic, because you're gonna wear heels, you can wear shoes, you can
Like
wear
that.
boots, you can wear tennis shoes.
Like that.
So all our stuff you're gonna wear in a different way.
I like
And
that.
we flip that purposely. So people can wear our brand different ways. You're just not stuck with a tennis shoe. You can wear a high heel, you can wear a boot. And you can go in different places with our clothes. They say, well, you can't, yes, you can, you can wear that in these different places. You know what I mean? Especially with the team we have now, these doors are opening up now. So
Yes.
now it makes me be more creative when I design. You know what I mean?
Okay. So we do one of a kind designs.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely one of a kind design that you won't see anywhere.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you step down to our shop, which is at 6375 Old Branch Avenue, you'll see one of a kind designs that nobody ever seen. And we're coming out with more than nobody ever seen.
Okay. All right. Okay. So long, how long you've been doing business? I know this question keeps coming up again and again and again
Mhm.
throughout the DMV.
Since 2018.
So it's still the 2000. So
Yes.
so are y'all rebranding?
Eventually, we're definitely going to rebrand. Well, Arakusa is a brand already. So the thing is, being here it's a little tough kind of trying to establish yourself here, especially when it comes to fashion, because a lot of people have lines here.
True.
And the thing about it is you have to give people something that no one's ever seen. That's the thing. You have to be different. You have to be unique. You have to you can't just blend in. You have to stand out.
Stand out.
Because DC can be a little hard to please. But the thing about Arakusa is you can't compare us to anyone.
I like that.
You
Yeah.
can't. We've had people compare us to Hugo Boss. We've had people tell us you need to be in Georgetown, you need to be in Pentagon City. And we like to hear that. That's how you know that you're doing something that no one else is doing. You have to be innovative. You have to stand out. You have to give people something that they've never seen before. And that's the thing. That's what Arakusa does. That's why he described us as urban couture. That's why I coined the phrase urban chic,
Chic.
because it's urban, but it has a couture feel to it.
Okay.
And that's the thing. You have to stand out. You have to give people something that they're not expecting. And that's what we do.
I like that. They not expecting. Different.
And it's always something different. You never know what to expect with
Okay.
Arakusa. Like we love to keep people guessing.
And I think you already touched on this. To ask you, how do the DMV area treat the Brandon Arakusa since y'all arrived?
We didn't touch
Me.
on that yet.
We didn't. Oh,
So we
sorry.
haven't
We
touched
did.
on it.
Okay.
I got a little stomach ache.
Well,
It's okay.
for me, I can say on my end, dealing with the people that I deal with,
Mhm.
been very, very supportive of Arakusa since 2018. Starting out in the basement and just rolling from that day forth. My people been always there. And I'm talking about my job people. You know what I mean? They've been always there 100%. Like, what you coming up with? What you got? I'm going to support it. You know what I mean? So, and they all DC. You know what I mean? And they just been right there 110%. Every time we open the door, they right there. What you got? What you got? You know what I mean? Because we always try to sit down and think about the creativity of Arakusa. Should we come up with this? Should we do this color? Should we do reflective? Should we do, a lot of different things? And my team at DPW been like 100% on me every time. What you got? You got sweatsuits, you got hoodies. So, and we got people wearing hoodies since 2018. Right now, I saw a guy walk past me at the desk. You love that hoodie? He said, "This is my favorite," and it had
Oh,
Arakusa
okay.
on it. So I know we doing something. We making our mark in DC.
Okay. So, Vivid, this question goes to you. So, are you ready to hit the runway with Arakusa?
You already know this.
Okay.
Hello.
So, what's that
But I'm
going to look like?
also looking forward to doing something different by being behind the scenes as well. So giving a little bit of expertise on the behind the scenes side. So
Okay. Okay. Jackie Black, what you got for us?
Well, I just wanted to add in. I know we talk about it's very important to have the home team love you, right? and we strive for that, and definitely we rep our city and where we're from.
Right.
But I'm very excited because now that Vivid has opened up her books and her contacts, it's like the reception that we're getting from people from all over. Like they're loving Arakusa. You know, we'll be hitting the runway very, very soon.
Hey, Atlanta City Fashion Week.
Atlantic City Fashion Week next week, right?
That's what's
Next
up.
Friday.
That's what's up.
Friday. And then we have
Right.
people in Richmond, New York Fashion Week. They're all reaching out and they're reaching back and they're just excited. Miami, you know, to have Arakusa grace their city. So I know just as much love as we get from home, we're
Right.
going to get just as much love
Right.
outside of our city too.
Networking outside the city.
Yes.
Yeah,
Have
that's
to do
important.
that.
Yeah,
Have
you
to
have
do
to.
that,
Right.
especially, you know, here.
I agree. So do y'all have any like give back to the community type events or anything? If so, can someone speak on that?
Yes. So we came up with a thing because we're a black-owned business and we're a small black-owned business trying to elevate to the next level. We're grassrooting and everything right now. So what we do every month, every Saturday of a month, one Saturday of a month, we bring in a small black business into our own store without a charge and let them sell their merch inside our company. You know what I mean? And we help them along the way. We push them out on the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever we have on the platforms to help them build their stuff. And they really appreciate that. You know, we had one sister came up with the bath bombs and everything. She did a great job with the soaps and the bath bombs. This weekend we have book signing. We have Viv coming with her sweet cakes and all that stuff. So
okay.
we're gonna continue to do that because that's our way of giving back for right now. Until
Okay.
we can start giving back even more in the community.
And that's very important that you do have a give
Yes.
back project. I like that.
Oh, wait a minute, we have another one.
Okay.
Oh
Miss
yes, and
Vivid.
then we are going to pair with Feed a Million Men. So
Oh,
in
that's
the near
big.
yeah, so we're looking forward to
That's
that as
real
well.
big.
Yes.
Okay, Arakusa, I see you doing big things. I like it. Big things in the community. Okay. Do you have any specific upcoming things you want our listening audience to know about?
Mainly the shows. We have like you said, we on travel for Atlanta City Fashion Week. That's next Friday. We'll be there. We're gonna shut the house down.
Shut it
That's
down.
right.
You hear that?
Shut it down.
We going at Miami real hard, which
Yeah.
is May 10th. We're gonna go at Miami real hard
The swimsuit.
with the swimsuits, and I'm gonna cut up real bad because I already cut up already.
Yes.
Some stuff they ain't never seen. We got New York, 3 times?
Yes.
We
Oh,
got
3.
Styling,
So,
Soul
yeah,
magazine.
so-
We're gonna do
Okay.
a hit with them real quick, you know what I mean, and show them that who we are
Okay.
because we
Yeah,
are
we gotta-
Arakusa.
Y'all
We here to stay.
Arakusa.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Y'all booked and busy.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
Y'all
That-
booked and
that's our
busy out
strength.
here.
That's called our Strength and Style Tour.
Yes.
So we're gonna be hitting the road with that, and also because you have over 20 years of fashion history right here, and some of the flyest and the most styled individuals. So we'll be pairing just like we have the with Style and Soul,
Mm.
with Style and Soul magazine, which is the #2 like urban magazine in New York City. They're very excited because we're going to be styling their whole we got a whole magazine. We're going to be styling with them, styling their models and things of that nature. So we look for that to build that relationship, and as well as future relationships where people can actually get our styling team to be able to come and style them in the Arakusa. We'll be putting it out there.
Yes, and also too, we'll be pairing with LVM magazine to do custom cars, which is actually here, not too far from here. We'll be able to, we'll go do a shoot there, collaborate and stuff there. So
Okay. So how was it doing kids clothing?
Woo.
Mm.
Yeah. So we dipped into it a little bit, like 2020. We dipped into it a little bit
Okay.
just to see, because dealing with kids are kind of tricky when you're dealing with a manufacturer.
Okay.
You have to explain detail by detail, and it has to be right. So when they get a kid in our clothing, it has to fit right, just like it
That's
fit an
right.
adult right.
Right.
So with us, if we do runway fashion, we do strictly European cut
Okay.
to fit these models. If we do store we do African American cut. A lot of people don't know about African American cut because they don't see the chart, African American cut chart. We know the African American cut chart. So we deal strictly with that. And it fits the people great. But with kids, it's kind of tricky because you got to know that T, the 2T, 3T, 4T. You got to know that, and the manufacturer got to know when they cut it. But we're going to dip into it. We have tried it.
Okay.
And it worked out great. And we still have some young teen stuff in our store now. That's 13 and 12, 13 years old. They can fit some of my dresses. They got nice little fit to it. But when we're dealing with kids, you know what I mean? It's a tricky thing. And that's why we got a team that can do it together. You know what I mean?
It's a lot. It's a lot with kids. Like you said, it's people. It's not as easy as people think it is.
Right.
You know, and then parents are funny too. So that's the biggest thing.
I agree.
Like I said, it can be a little frustrating, but we'll get back into it eventually. But like you said, it's touchy.
Okay. So what about for the plus? You know,
Oh,
We got you covered.
you know.
The big and beautiful
our clothes,
space.
our clothes go up to 4X.
Oh, okay.
So we have something that can fit you. And actually, he made a great point. Because when we first started out, one of the frustrating parts was people coming in to buy the clothes, but we get stuck with a whole bunch of smaller sizes because it didn't fit. So someone would come in and say, "Well, I wear an extra large." So we give them an extra large. It was too tight. So they got to go up to a 2X. So now we're stuck with an extra large.
Yes.
Somebody said, "Well, I wear medium."
Right.
They have to wear large. So again, we're stuck with the medium. So when he found the African American chart, I'd never heard of it. But when he found, he said, "Man, we got to go with this." So when we started doing that, we sent it to the manufacturer. Now we don't have problems. Now people look at us like, "Well, I wear medium," and we'll say, "No, you wear small."
Oh,
Man, what you talking about?
so y'all got an eye
Like,
for
bruh,
now, so y'all know.
You wear a small. Man, I can't fit a small. Just try it on.
Man,
Man, it fits really.
yeah, because you already do. Because you got an eye for
And
it.
it
Right.
fits. It fits great because it's African American cut. You have the room in it that you need.
Yep.
Most manufacturers, most clothing companies strictly go off the European cut chart, which is why when you go and shop, you have to go a size up.
Yes, definitely.
So if I'm a large, I have to go extra large. But with Arakusa, no, whatever size you are, it'll fit you.
Yep.
If you want it to fit a little snug, get a smaller size.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Very simple.
Okay. Well, anybody else want to add anything else? Y'all want to give your tags to the listener audience before we end the night? Say anything? But I do have one question. Do y'all consider yourselves role models?
Yes.
And why? Tell me why. Give me
So,
elaborate a little bit.
Outside of designing, doing all the designs, I have trained kids into like boxing because I was an ex-boxer. I turned pro when I was younger. So I train kids and they grow up to be young men. But when I train, I give them like life lessons, you know what I mean, inside the training. And I'm willing to continue to do that with the kids, you know what I mean, talking to them, mentoring them, because I went through a hardship in my life that I don't want them to experience, dealing with DC, coming out of Southeast side of DC. So I understand it, you know what I mean? And if they're willing to listen, all I need is one to listen, you know what I mean? And I can grab that one, I'm cool with that one, because that one can go to the next ones and tell them, man, he's making a great deal, or he made a great impact on my life. So I really think that we are role models inside of the fashion, because they're seeing individuals like myself that came from a trial and tribulation into something, doing something right, moving forward, you know what I mean? And I'm giving back. And they say, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? Because I've been through all of it. I've done everything you've done and probably better. And I probably made DC safe for you, being a young adult.
Right.
So yeah, I do think we're role models.
Okay. I want everybody to answer this question. Go ahead, Jackie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the things that I try to live my life by, right? To be a role model to, the younger generation, my nieces. I don't have any, biological kids, but I do have nieces.
Right.
And I always want to build something that will be able to, they can be proud of. So, and if they're proud of it, I understand that, young people in the community can be proud of. So definitely, That's one of the things I try to live my life, the philosophy, so that a young person can look and say, hey, if she can do it, I can do it too.
Okay. All right, Miss Vivid.
Well, for me, a role model, yes, from different angles, spiritual side, my work ethic, just different things, so that young women and these young children, mainly females, can see something positive that came from their neighborhood, and I'm always one to, I think outside of the box, for one, and two, I always see the greater in any situation, no matter what it is. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Role
Mhm.
model, yeah, actually is funny what he mentioned. He used to teach boxing. I used to teach karate.
Oh, okay.
So and I taught kids, and it was an experience. It's funny, like when a kid looks up to you. I had never experienced that before. Like, and my father, who I used to teach with, he used to say, "Man, these kids really look up to you." And I used to be like, "Why?" He said, "Because you represent something that they want to be." And I didn't get that at first, but I get it now. So I mean, I would love to work with kids eventually, and I would love to be a role model to them. To show them, there's always a better way. So I think that's important. And in being a role model, I think all of us should be.
Yes, and being a Black woman. So yeah.
Yes. So yes. All right. Well, listener audience, this concludes my interview with Arakusa. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Hold on. Pause.
Actually, we have
Yeah.
a gift coming up too.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a gift.
That's right. Okay.
Open it up on the set, I guess, too, huh?
Right.
See what's in the goodie bag.
Miss Top Notch.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm stamped.
Yeah.
I'm official, y'all.
I love it.
Well, it's been a great interview with Arakusa and the team. I'm excited for what y'all about to do. Keep me posted. Keep me informed. And we out.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us, April.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.